ID Refusal Pro is a series that examines real encounters between citizens and law enforcement, focusing on public recording rights and lawful conduct during police interactions. In today's video, filmed at a public area in the United States, a citizen expressing his views is met with responding officers after someone called in a complaint. The officer arrives to question him and clarify the situation. The encounter centers on ID requests, free speech protections, and the possibility of a trespass warning. Let's move into the footage to see how the exchange unfolds.
Until you offend somebody.
No.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay.
I did not.
So
there's no
language?
vulgarity. No.
What's the language? Okay.
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there you go. Huh?
Police department.
Why are you here?
Said a concern from the business. Wondering why you were out here, sir.
Oh, yeah? They can't read?
I didn't see him.
No, they can't read? I'm pretty sure they called you because they don't like the freedom of speech.
The recorder immediately questions why officers were called, suggesting the complaint stemmed from discomfort with his First Amendment free speech. In a public space, expressive activity is generally considered protected speech unless it crosses into true threats, incitement, or a legitimate crime scene disturbance. Officers 283 and 280 approaching without articulating a clear legal basis risks appearing as police overreach rather than a lawful investigation. This moment highlights how public discomfort does not erase constitutional protection. Do viewers believe that a mere disagreement with someone's message justifies police involvement under United States law?
License or ID with you, sir?
I'm not giving you ID.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
Nope. Have I committed a crime? Do you have probable cause?
No, sir.
Am I being detained?
What's your sign say? Can I just ask you?
Huh?
Do you mind just asking what your sign says?
Says they screw?
Okay, is that really what it says? Or does it say, I quote, fuck me?
No, that's an F with a star.
The recorder clearly refuses to provide ID and immediately invokes Fourth Amendment protections, asking whether he committed a crime, whether officers 203 and 23 have probable cause, and whether he is being detained. Under United States law and Terry v. Ohio, 1968, an officer may only demand identification with reasonable suspicion of a specific criminal offense or during a lawful detention. Without articulable facts, compelled ID becomes questionable under constitutional standards. Do viewers believe his firm questioning strengthens a citizen's defense against police overreach, or does it risk escalating the contact?
Okay. So I could actually publish that on TV.
We'll talk to you. Okay, listen. You get the call, okay, with the sign, and get that you're upset, you're frustrated with them. Alright, if you want, your camera's directly on me, that's fine. But I do like talking eye to eye, if you're good with that, okay? So have you tried to talk to them and settle the whole issue?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I made it all the way to the CEO.
Okay, so this is the thing, alright? We get a call, we get a complaint. You're holding a sign that does have vulgar language.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, let me talk, okay?
It doesn't. I've held this sign in 2 states and 3 counties.
Listen.
So now
we know what it means, right? We know what it means.
That does not matter. Vulgarity is a legal term.
Listen, I'm not here to...
It's a representation of vulgarity, kind of like, you know, on TV when they go beep. No. Is this a consensual conversation?
If we get further calls, okay, because now we know what your sign says, and it causes a disturbance, that actually is illegal.
No,
so
it's not.
Being nice word. I don't care whether you disagree or not.
You can't convert my freedom of speech.
Okay, effed. Okay,
Yeah.
and it offends people, especially like if there's families. These are all examples.
If there's kids in the car, I close the sign.
But you can't see.
Yeah, I
Okay?
can.
We know you can't see.
Uh-huh, I
Okay?
can.
Right. How many people were in that car that just passed?
The recorder argues that his sign has been used across multiple jurisdictions and that vulgarity remains protected speech under the First Amendment. He reminds officers 283 and 280 that the conversation is consensual, meaning police cannot convert it into grounds to restrict free expression. Under Cohen v. California in 1971, offensive language is still protected speech unless it constitutes incitement or a true threat. Without evidence of harm, police intervention risks drifting into unconstitutional overreach. Do viewers believe offensive words alone justify law enforcement restriction in a public
When we
forum?
pulled up to you, okay?
No. No. There was a car right there with two people in
He's
it.
just asking you
And I was
nicely.
pointing to the fact that you guys are here and they called you specifically to violate my right of freedom of speech. Yes, they
It's
did.
freedom of speech until you offend somebody. But
No.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay.
I did not.
So
There's
watch the
no
language.
vulgarity. Nope.
Watch the language. Okay.
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there you go. See, that's the freedom of
So
speech.
we're gonna talk to them if you step on the property.
I have not touched their property line.
If you step on the property, we'll talk to them. If they want you to go to jail, you'll go to jail.
Well, you'd have to trespass me first and then give me notification,
Right. That's what I'm
which
saying.
is going to be harassment since I never touched their property
Go
line.
talk to them.
Well,
That's what
go
I'm saying.
ahead. You go talk to him, big guy.
Alright, no problem.
And what's your badge number?
283.
280. What's your badge number? Yeah. So, are you under oath here today? Did you? No.
As long as
You didn't take an oath.
Not in court, okay?
No. That when you take an
Any
oath,
questions? No?
you can go fuck yourself.
No problem.
You're an asshole.
Okay. You have a good day, sir.
Yeah. Goodbye, asshole.
Sunscreen or anything?
Nope.
You need any water? I do have water.
The recorder argues that the people in the nearby car called officers 283 and 288 to suppress his First Amendment free speech, rejecting claims of being offensive because no actual vulgarity was used. When trespass is mentioned, he asserts he never crossed a property line, making a trespass warning potentially harassment. Requesting badge numbers and questioning the officer's oath of office aligns with public accountability standards. A key issue emerges: can a civilian complaint about speech alone justify police consideration of trespass, or does that risk drifting into unconstitutional
I
enforcement?
do have water in the car.
Yeah, I'll take a water if you really want to give me one.
What's that?
I'll take a water if you really want to give me one.
Okay. You sure you don't want sunscreen, man?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Tension decreases as the recorder accepts a water offer from officers 283 and 280. Despite earlier disputes involving First Amendment protections and potential trespass, the interaction remains a consensual encounter, showing no signs of detention or a Fourth Amendment seizure. Maintaining composure even after strong disagreement is often the most effective way to prevent escalation and protect legal rights. Viewers may consider whether a small gesture of goodwill can shift the dynamic between citizens and law enforcement during contentious exchanges.
Yeah, man.
You come back and arrest me, we'll see if your qualified immunity holds up.
Okay, no problem.
Yep.
You gotta learn that definition first, though, right?
No, I know what qualified immunity. This right here is clearly established rights. Clearly established.
The recorder tells officers 283 and 280 that if they return to arrest him, qualified immunity may not protect them because he is exercising clearly established rights. Under Supreme Court doctrine, immunity applies only when an officer's conduct does not violate a right that is unmistakably defined by law. Without reasonable suspicion or probable cause, any arrest risks becoming a civil rights violation under 42 U.S.C. SS 1983. This raises an important question for viewers. Does invoking qualified immunity pressure officers to follow constitutional limits more carefully, or might it escalate the encounter? This encounter demonstrates how ID refusal relies on the First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and cases such as Terry v. Ohio and Cohen v. California. Officers 23 and 23 and 280 approached without articulating a clear legal basis, but avoided unlawful detention, earning a C+ rating. The recorder showed strong knowledge of his rights, though the use of aggressive language risks escalation, placing his conduct at B. The key takeaway is that ID refusal should be used only when no reasonable suspicion exists, and citizens should remain calm while documenting the interaction. For deeper legal breakdowns, follow ID Refusal Pro and support the original channel to understand how constitutional rights operate in real encounters.